8th of April 2025. On the way to Split with Jerry, Tom, and someone playing in my ear.
I think you mean Tom and Jerry, actually.
Tom and Jerry, yeah, get it the right way around, and Belinda. So we're off to Split. We've been out this morning, had a couple of coffees. The weather here has been surprisingly cold. It was about 4 degrees yesterday, but it is actually starting to warm up now. Well, I'm glad it's a bit windy because I've got my 2 microphones. This is the camera's mic. I'll be comparing it to the 2 other microphones. Right, comparing that omnidirectional to that thing there, directional. Right, testing out the lavalier. Say something, you two.
Hello, we're testing at the Lavalier today. It's a very good restaurant, does lovely coffee.
Jerry, why you got a pink hat on?
Pink, you call this pink?
Jerry's just checking
faded red.
Checking his stocks and investments.
Yes. Don't disturb me, I'm losing money here. Time is money.
And Linda's over there trying to earn a bit of extra money.
I'm updating my OnlyFans.
Ah, there's Belinda now walking past the camera. I mean, absolutely beautiful location. You could sit here and get pissed quite happily. Now testing out the unidirectional. Now there's no wind at the moment, so I can't really test out the wind muff, but I will in time. Right, we now got a bit of wind here, thankfully. I'll test it out. Now, Tom's just told me something interesting. This directional mic, you can have 2 on top of a hot shoe adapter, one going forwards, one going backwards. And then you plug it into a Y connector, and it automatically splits into the 2 channels on your stereo mic on your camera. That is something I shall try out when I get home. And we're sitting over there, having a drink over there. Contrary to what I was saying earlier, I think this camera's mic is actually mono, so I'm not sure I can split the signal. But Tom's Lumix is a stereo, so I shall try it out on both, make comparisons. And that's a nice sort of promenade for having a drink. So we've just been. Alright, yeah, wind's blowing now, good chance to test out this microphone. It's blowing quite heavy, see how it interferes, or doesn't, hopefully. Right, got the omnidirectional mic on now, and this it's a church, I think. I haven't got a clue about this place. Jerry's brought us here. And I've got the 10 to 18mm lens on.
Imagine the serenity here for the monastics.
Oh, wow, yes.
Who live kind of and maintain the building.
Belinda, can you tell us something about this place?
This is this was a headland where there used to be a monastery, and as you can see, it would have been an ideal environment for contemplation and meditation. And when it was no longer a monastery, they turned it into, well, there is a chapel here, there is still a chapel here, and they asked this Croatian artist whose name begins with M, which I can't say, to do the Stations of the Cross sculptures. And they're also here, you'll see a very interesting interpretation of Moses writing on tablets of stone, writing the Ten Commandments on tablets of stone. So we are discovering what else he may have sculpted.
Okay. Excellent, thank you.
I'm sorry, I've just heard.
Okay, did I get something wrong?
Yes.
Oh, okay, please correct me. Yes.
This was never a monastery.
Oh.
It was just built that looks like one, but it was never a monastery.
Oh, okay.
And that's not Moses.
Oh, who is it?
That's Saint John the Evangelist who
Oh.
wrote the Apocalypse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You have everything in the brochures.
Oh, okay. Did you want
That's right, I'm recording. It's got the microphone, yeah, thank you. That's all right.
Just couldn't help.
No, please,
Yeah.
please correct me. I thought that's what Jerry said, it was a monastery.
No, it wasn't.
And I just assumed that was
Because
the
it looks
Moses
like
and
one,
the
but
Ten
it's not.
Commandments,
Yeah,
because he
no.
was just looking up. So St. John the Evangelist, writing the Apocalypse. Okay.
So the official name of the sculpture is the Altar of Apocalypse.
Okay, Altar of the Apocalypse.
Yes.
Okay. Very nice to see you. This is not a new surgery. Don't touch me, I'll not get send it to my father. But I must say, I really like these. They're very
Impressive, I think.
yeah,
It's very unusual.
the stories are really clear.
Yeah.
There just is an oppressive feeling in the church. This has no oppressive feeling
No.
about it. You know, it's really.
Yeah, it's wooden, stone.
It's light and.
Yeah, right.
Right, this is where you have to stick the camera on manual focus and, well, manual mode per se, in order to get the peaking lines, which I've now got. Otherwise you'd have confusion on the autofocus. So that is the grille in full focus. I've now got depth of field at f22, the last seam was on f5.6, and I'm adjusting the focus, and I've got far more depth of field. As I rotate the focus, it still remains in focus. So the background, the distant horizon, is probably in focus as well.
It looks to me quite sharp.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Well, it's the next day, the Wednesday, and I've got the lavalier on, but I've got the furry thing on, the wind muff rather than the wind sock. And there's a little bit of wind, so I want to see how this copes. This is absolutely beautiful around here. It's not that warm actually, it's only about 16 degrees, but it's absolutely lovely. That's the thing that I'm, that I'm using. think the bells are having a dance off. Well, that's where we were having our early morning coffee, and I forgot my camera this morning, but we were sitting in there having coffee overlooking this. One of the observations about the locals is they sit with their backs to the water because they just see it every day, you know, all the time, whereas people like us will obviously want to face the water. Plenty of wind now, good. Right, well, the wind has really picked up now, so this will be a good test. Right, well, here we go. I'm going in the water. Castel Starry, 14 degrees. Well, that's enough for me. That's without any external microphone. I'm sure you can hear that. And that's with the wind muff on the unidirectional mic. Very, very windy now. And now the windsock on the lavalier as opposed to the wind muff. Right, wind muff on the lavalier. But not quite as windy as it was earlier. Still quite windy though, but not as much. That's picking up a bit. There you go, that's that thing there. Right, it's a Thursday. And I better put my seatbelt on.
I think we're going to have to ask you to leave the vehicle if this carries on.
Did we go up the mountain the last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Walls and arches, and there's some lovely doors.
Yeah.
If you watch out.
Doors is our thing.
Someone's going to get out his camera. Keeping guard.
Came here before 2 years ago. This is where they had the Dalmatian singers in there.
Two cappuccinos. Just going to. So following my gut feeling, and I really need to. There's so much existing research I haven't yet read on the topic that needs to be read.
Hang on, mate, you're doing research. You're research.
Just say if it, once it's infected, if you want to get
Right, it's the Friday, the last day. We're just having a quiet day. The pool's empty because it's a bit too early in the year. So you've seen the setup before.
Are you going to take a photo?
I am the video. Now, last day here, we're in a restaurant.
you want to leave?
I'm going to take a photo.
I know, we're flying back tomorrow morning.
His camera hasn't got enough wide
I
angle
want to take a
lens.
photo of this.
Jerry, Belinda, Tom and myself. And look what we've got. That's mine. No, that's for two. That's for me and Belinda.
That's for two.
That's Jerry's for one. And Tom, is that fish, Tom?
It's chicken.
Oh, it's chicken.
Mozzarella.
Okay, well, that's for me and Belinda. It's even got chips with it. And salad.
I'm so glad you suggested this, Andy, because